What is up, everyone? I'm in a game of Agricola Arena. Hope you're all doing well. As the stream title says, please do not talk about the World Cup game because I have been very busy today. I will continue to have a very busy day and not have time to watch for a while, but I want to stay away from everything. Hello, Kung Ming. Hello, Zizak. We're at the table with Baron, Metzelder, Infinite Jester, myself. Why did I click on myself? And Day Laborer. 247, 337, 291. Okay, so all in the 300 range are my opponents. Do we pass Stu to Day Laborer or not? The upside is writing boards, but these Ox look terrible. Hello, Merrick. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna Day Labor defend. Firewood Collector is reasonable, Seducer is reasonable, Village Peasant is reasonable, but they all kind of stink for a first pick. Third seat doesn't impact my decision too much here. Oh no, we're not assuming Merrick. They have literally done that in the past. I've played with them enough, and one of the games I streamed against them, they went heavy Day Laborer. Grain Sieve also good. But, excuse me, that's in the abstract, not the, definitive. Okay, Stable Planner's good, House Steward's fine. I mean, a Wood Slide Hammer and a House Steward game, sign me up. Shifting Cultivator, non-bow with Firewood Collector, we know that. I see no reason not to take Stable Planner here. Mushroom Collector, Shifting Cultivator for anyone looking at it. That looks like Steam Plow to me. Hey, Killzor. Hello, Rubenstock. Clubhouse also good. Throwing Axe definitely a favorite of mine also. Not enough good Ox to say Tutor will be worth anything. We want to remember we passed a Seducer, but none of this stuff is dangerous for that. House Steward is certainly a logical enough pick with Wood Slide Hammer, but I like Stable Planner a lot. Interesting mini combo there with Digging Spade and Clay Deposit. Oh, thanks. Do I just slam this? A little sad we don't have any Day Labor help. I'm not actually sure I'm going to play Stu without any support, but if I get 2 Clay second action and then Major shows late, definitely fine playing Stu. Portmonger makes Seducer a little sadder if I take it. This probably isn't that bad here. Cattle Feeder is a pick of last resort. It's probably not too bad, but Not too bad is not the standard we aim for here. Pretty sure passing Mandolin is no big deal, given the cards I've seen. Oh, cool, Killzor. You like Pastor here? I like growing first against weaker players. Pastor is a great way to fall behind. And the compensation does not equal what you can get by playing with action advantage against a weaker table. It just doesn't get there. Priest, sometimes good. You can't force it. You have to wait till Vincent gives you Reno early, or find a Reno card in the draft. But then Priest is really good. Yeah, I cannot draft Nutrition Expert here. There's no support for it. Swagman could be fun, especially with Firewood Collector, but I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to take Fellow Grazer here. Five rooms, 2 3x1s. Cloister Dweller farm. Brick Hammer's a no. I mean, what do I do here? Do I take bottles out of the game for sealing? To reduce the ceiling of my opponents? Do I take Gardener's Knife and try to get a veg field at some point in the mid or late game? Maybe that's the play. Yeah, probably passing bottles is not a big deal. Zach would force Nutrition Expert with a Portmonger? I don't think Zach is that crazy. Hey Schmog, I don't think Firewood's that good. Wood Injection in the average game. Okay, for some reason Village Peasant came back. Cool. People be sleeping on Village Peasant. Hard Porcelain with Woodslide Hammer is a decent combo. Sure. You got to Haydryer Nutrition? I'm so jealous. Very jealous. Yeah, but there's like no support for Seducer or Nutrition that I've seen. If someone here ends up with a collector, you know, I dare them to use it correctly. They're just cards that are really tough to use, like, and I think the more of those I pass along against weaker tables, like, I keep not getting punished by it, so. Do I ever factor in the player's color and or name? Well, look, we have experience versus this player specifically. Their name happens to be Day Laborer, and we've seen them run Day Laborer combos before. Hence, I was a little more careful. Not that there are any slam dunk picks, so. Marushka, hello! How are you, friend? I think I pick Green Grocer here. Purple players are spicier on average. I have not found that to be true. We do have the stable advantage today, you know. Additional reason to pick Stable Planner in the second pack was that I did get green, so. Digging Spade's not a terrible pick here. I still think I'm going to pick Blueprint. Picking Blueprint, if I remembered the rest of the draft better in terms of early playable minors, picking it here reduces the chance I get started on early by a bit. Not really by much. Yeah, really sus reasoning there. This hand's fine. The side of the draft I saw was not particularly good. I mean, pack 2. Stable Planner Wood Slide definitely has upside. Credit should be pretty good here. It's not clear I'm playing more than Stable Planner early. Portmonger might make the team early. Brook is not a terrible pick here, but Credit should just be better. And then I'm never playing Sheep Whisperer this game. What do I mean when I say this game? Do I mean any Agricola game ever? Maybe. Stable Planner round 1 would be pretty great, but Reedstone's fine. The really great thing about Stable Planner round 1 is you have breeding capacity in stage 2. I guess that's a real great thing about Stable Planner. It's obviously 3 points on its own, or it saves 6 wood. You could look at it one of those 2 ways. A little surprising to have been past Woodslide Hammer in a draft with House Steward. We have a tutor. Alright. Sure. Gimme to Reedstone. I have a chance at 2 clay here. Not a huge chance, but some chance. 4 Woodocks do come with a higher chance that start player is their second move of the round. Just because it opens up more possibilities. 2 wood, 2 clay I'm both fine with. Didn't really have an idea of what I would do with if both of those were gone. So I'm hoping one of my 2 opponents in front of me plows or starts or day labors. All right. I like. Forest combo. Oh, just like yesterday, both Forest Plow and Shifting Cultivator in the game. Okay, we don't get 2 clay. Tutor likes 2 clay because 2 clay is the fireplace and Tutor likes early food. That's the logic there. And we have a grain from Day Laborer. Major comes out before Sheep. Infinite Jester's probably happy with the 2 clay grab. Gives them a good second action here. Assuming the main 5 are gone by then. I'm expecting Reedstone. Yeah, I expected Tutor to take the Ock. Tiller. Okay. Firewood Collector has some play here because less competition over plows. I won't be necessarily trying to like fence 9 spaces or something like that. Mushrooms over there. This is a very interesting start. Day Laborer instantly on tilt. So true. So true. I could start now. With what? Oh, now I really want to start. I mean, I think Stu would probably tilt 2 players at once. Pretty pro move. Okay, so just in general, Start Nada is probably better than Grove in basically all the ways, because it comes with Grove plus 3 wood. I just don't know what I'm starting with, because, like, it's Woodslide or Blueprint. I don't really want to play either one right now. Okay, I think we found Seducer. Did I see Potter's Market? I don't remember. Reedstone, 4 wood, 4 clay, all good here. Free stable planner also. The con side is that the Food of Tempo could hurt me sometime in the next 2 stages. And do I want to be building a guild? The only one I really want early is Pottery, because Woodslide and I don't have any room discounts. It would help with my food to have some guilds. Oh boy. We have a cattle feeder. True. Seed Trader came around, but cattle feeder didn't. It was a weird draft. Yeah. I don't really want to have thrown away a food. Hi, Sivir. Yeah, but hopefully I get to get Pottery. Though clay, I'm glad I don't need clay to Reno this game. I'll say that. First room check seems pretty clear and open. We think Day Laborer is not building a room at all. Baron needs food. I think they're building a hearth. I think Day Laborer would take Reedstone if I let them. Infinite Jester, I don't exactly know what they're doing. I think Reedstone has a lot of value here. The only other play I think is worth considering is the 2 Reed for a faster double build. But I think right now the plan is just punish the players who are doing non-room parts. Also, notice how I don't have immediate stage 1 food move because I've taken Resource Market 3 times. The moves here are Grove or Fish or Travel. Grove looks pretty good. I think the bottom feeding, I can greet a slightly bigger one. Automatic water trough for the sheep. I don't remember passing that. That's neat. Okay, so they're seducing next round. They're gonna Reedstone Seducer. It would have been nice to get a decent play grab at some point. But I didn't. Potato Man. I'll be building first action. I took some upside on the going for double build. Didn't get there. Obviously, if I had taken 2 read, I think pretty clearly I would have gotten there. So, in hindsight, 2 read, I mean, turns out would have been better for me. Especially if Growth flips here. Maybe I was too worried about defending against Seducer, but also, no. It is Growth. Okay, this is still good for me. Not expecting Day Labor to build a room at all, or contest Growth. They're gonna have food issues after playing Seducer. Vincent, very kind here. Expecting a plow, even though I don't know if it's good or not. For them. Okay, in general, we're in a pretty good position here. Ooh. I assume that's a start for 5 wood. Clubhouse is nice. No thoughts of building a stable here. Getting to 5 rooms is more important with the growth queue so open. The immediate problem is food. Credit, I think, is a little too expensive right now. I'd have to pay 2 of the 5 this stage. I think I'm growing with nothing. Though you could argue for Wood Slide. And hope to get clay later. Well, 6 clay or 5 wood or 4 wood. Okay, so next round. 6 clay, 6 food. This makes me take a wood move before building again. But I think even if I aim for another room, Baronne and Infinite Jester would get one room ahead of me. Ahead of my 4th and or 5th rooms. So I'm just gonna go a little less aggressively on those. Joinery is bad because it kills room parts. I basically only play it with Wood Expert here. Okay, I really need to get on this 6 food. Getting 6 and 6 would be fantastic. Way better than finishing off my next room parts. Yeah, Baronne and Infinite Jester are just too far from a second room, I think. I mean, Infinite Jester's not that far. Especially if they grab Reedstone or Wood here. That would make me a little scared. Yep, I agree, Rainier. Is this Carpenter's Parlor? No, just a writing desk. Okay, well, having writing desk makes Tutor more reasonable. I guess we defend against Brook. Didn't Brook fall out of the draft? We defend against Lutenist. Seducer in early growth as your only growth is questionable, in my opinion. Yeah, basically that. Ale benches? Am I getting extra food every round? There are a lot of temptations to just take Reedstone here into 4 wood, but what I'm actually going to do is take 3 wood and into 3 reed. I don't think Infinite Jester takes 3 reed. And I don't think Day Laborer takes 2 reed. I mean, this looks like a combo, but I don't know, you need to get a lot of clay fast and then turn it into food fast. I don't know if they have that. Are we getting a food right now? That would surely be a mistake. You don't want to ale bench your first grain. Look, if you don't want to clay oven your first grain, you definitely don't want to ale bench your first grain. It would have been a fine round for Baronne to cattle feed with their second move and sow with their third. And then start ale benching later, but this is just like completely destructive to their grain points for the rest of the game. It's not clear I get one of the 3 wood actions here. Obviously, I'm hoping for it. Okay, I'm getting a 3 wood action. This is a mistake by the table. is fun. Yeah, I think this game's over. The steps I need to take to make sure I don't lose. Get my feeding set up, and what my current plan for feeding is honestly stew and portmonger with like my 4th and 5th actions every round. Maybe a hearth, but the pottery is going to be easy. What I'm going to do here is take the grove. Does it matter? It puts the forest plow onto forest, if at all, or the mushroom collector onto forest. I can start with my next action and be pretty happy. Grow with credit in round 9. Grow with stew in round 8. Or just pottery. No, I'm starting pottery. That's what's happening. I'm starting pottery, taking 4 wood, building 2 rooms. Grow stew. XXX grow credit. I guess XYZ grow credit. Yep, this looks good. I'm gonna eat a clay this harvest and next. Yeah, everything's totally fine. We're gonna build 3 full price rooms out of wood. We're gonna have firewood collector and 4 wood. Like, only day labor has any wood right now, not earmarked for rooms. I guess Infinite Jester has 1, but yeah, I have my next like 8 moves figured out. It feels good. It is kind of tempting to build the 4th stable. I'm not going to. I have this game kind of locked up already. I don't need to throw away 2 wood and reduce my chances of locking it up. My next wood-related goal is, well, okay. I want to play these 3 ox and then later village peasant. Firewood, portmonger, fellow grazer. Portmonger comes after firewood probably. Though I should math out my food even more. Credit gives me 5 for the harvest here. So I'm already like barely fed for the harvest. But I want to do a little better than that. Also, we have breeding capacity at the end of this stage. Upcoming stage. Pretty cool. Also, we're getting food from ale benches. Okay, time to confirm that I started for 4 wood. Oh yeah, absolutely. Look at the wood situation on this table. I totally started for 4 wood. Not eating a clay, my logic is forgetting. Oh, God. Your Agricola life has been rough lately? I don't know, have you been ignoring ox and cards and taking room parts early? Have you been drafting in a way that when cards are equal skill level or equal strength, have you been taking the easier skill cards at lower skill tables? Have you been prioritizing food enough early or in the draft? I think those are the big questions. I don't have the coaching redemption anymore yet. Imagine if I had a manservant. If I had a manservant, it could have been a 15 food manservant. Oh, that's so disgusting. Not that it was in the draft, I'm just like spitballing at this point. Merrick, have you tried Reedstone Food as your room part moves? I guess Canal Boatman is a point. All right, so real talk, messing up the non-pottery conversion could cost me significant tempo. Second harvest, yeah, I mean, you could go even more Reedstone. You could make sure you get 4 food or 5 food action early if you don't have a fireplace also. But, I mean, there's generally barely enough time to do all of it. Just make sure you're not taking crappy actions. Just take good actions. I guess I'm already fed still, but it's not quite as good as I wanted it to be. Oh god, you're using Canal Boatman? I guess once is not the most heinous crime. Yeah, you could farm before building if you have cows and a hearth. I think I agree enough with that. Okay, indeed, nobody's pressuring me on growth. There's wood pressure. There's not a ton of plow pressure. Well, I guess day laborer might want to plow a bit. What am I doing this round? I'm actually starting to worry about this. I should probably stop worrying about it, but it's starting to look like not the most insane strategy I've ever seen. Teal's building the well. Yeah, Teal needed to take sheep there. These are my sheep now. So the reason I didn't eat a clay last round is now I can afford a fireplace. Cheap fireplace, X grow credit. Wait, how do I plan on fireplacing? Reedstone and Reno? That's honestly probably it. You got a pastor there, makes enough sense. Yeah, day labor is not available as my third action. I'm actually just renovating here, hoping day labor does like fences or something instead. Wait, they need food. They're gonna mushroom. They can't reno and get food, right? Blade shears, wage. No! Oh. Alright, I lose a sheep. But I have a move back. I can firewood. They're gonna fence and eat 2 raw veg. Alright, this game obviously gets filed under Mushroom Collector's not a feeding engine. It wasn't good enough to prevent them from eating their veggies raw when they have a mandolin. That's like so sad. Barone getting their grain fields sown now. Better late than never. Yeah, no, it's definitely fun. I will not dispute that. I just get to plow here. I guess I should have grown credit first to make sure I wasn't miscounting my food. I wonder how many moves of my opponents thought they were blocking me. I didn't even think about that. Like, this person might try to block with this. What happens first, credit or ale benches? At the end of each round, in the returning home phase. So I get to see if I get ale benches to pay off my credit. Fireplace is a very fine first move here. Which, of course, again, is the reason I didn't eat a clay in stage 2. It is really hard, Merrick. And that's why you try to draft some tactical stuff and take advantage of it. What did Day Laborer feed with in the end? They ate 2 raw veg. Oh, that's so sad. I'm not gonna stop saying it's sad. I could breed 5 clay or 4 wood before fireplace. If I think Day Laborer is saving their clay for a reno. Well, no, Day Laborer is saving their clay for veggies. Right? If Infinite Jester comes in with 4 wood, I probably go 5 clay. If it's 5 clay, then I actually don't know if I'd rather have 4 clay or 4 wood. Yeah, this lets me greed fireplace, because I'm okay on either fireplace or the hearth. Day Laborer certainly wanted one of the clay actions. It does, KLJ. It certainly does, but Barone is taking start here. For better or worse. Grain Sieve, definitely a good thing to play when you're ale benching. Like, there's a lot of legitimate stuff here, but the timing of it is really questionable. Is Infinite Jester going to build? I don't think they should. I mean, it's kind of a catch-22. I'm gonna be able to continue in growing my lead either way, so. What should I be doing right now? Getting at least 1 food, that's for sure. I guess I'm major minoring a fireplace here. Reed and or Reedstone, Plow. Okay, I'm not getting BMW, that's fine. Canal boating again? I think this second one is really sus, personally, but it doesn't look terrible. I don't know how much of a compliment that is. Who's getting the cows next round? Alright, I have 3 actions in a row. I want wood. I think one of them has to be Day Laborer. Case builder would be a really funny reason. I probably want, like, a couple reed stones eventually, so taking one of them's fine. Portmonger's probably not on the team. I don't think I need the stuff from Portmonger. Food check 5, 7, maybe more if I get the cows. I need to owe 1, so it's 6. Traveling for 4 can't be that bad. It's not the best action, but it's also my 5th action. Oh, hey, free food. So, a main reason I don't like canal boating is that if Infinite Jester just waits until round 14 and resows everything that came off their fields, they'd have max crops. They sowed a grain and a veg in stage 3, which enables that. They could just be trying to max out potato. It's too late for Carrot Museum. Mandolin's in someone else's hand. Maybe they're beer kegging or something like that, but there are really not that many reasons to go for this. Alright, I'm getting cows. We are going to eat 2 sheep. I think the move is to sow a veg for Baron, and they do. Yep, good start. Other moves I considered at the end of last round included Grainwood. And sow wood. Also not an amazing sequence. I think traveling was better. I also considered playing Greengrocer. Or just playing Fellow Grazer, but those didn't seem as good. Let me upgrade my breeding. And do some animal patrol on the first fencer. I could consider starting for 5 wood. That would gift Day Laborer the round 12 space. So I'm not super into that. Three stone's a good move. I think 3 stone and plow are going to come before start in my priority list. 3 stone lets me afford 1 guild and half timbered. Guild or clay oven, I guess. I'm fine with not being start player here. That's not a good overhaul. I would like overhaul to come around. I mean, it's totally good for my opponents to have overhaul, but I think I could also benefit quite a bit from having overhaul here. I'm still not too concerned about getting 3 or 4 fields total this game. There really just isn't enough competition for them. More common fail. Overhaul for all defenses or small trader. Oh, I don't remember the last time I saw someone misread small trader like that. So I guess this one is the more common misread that I see. Hey Plumbob, saw the title and no. Unfortunately. Alright, I'm left with 3 stone here. Terrible. Two people in your games. Is Portmonger back on the team right now? Well, I kind of wanted a Grainwood move. Portmonger's maybe back on the team. I actually want one read. I don't see myself building 2 guilds and half timbered, which would be what Reedstone is. My actions are getting pretty janky pretty fast. 2 wood's probably fine, but why don't I just Portmonger fish travel? Not completely sure this is right, but it is pretty safe. Oh no. I maybe could have seen that one coming. I did just get dunked on. I could Reno half-timbered house. What else am I doing? Yeah, I'm not waiting for 3 food on an accumulation space. Whatever, this is fine. The biggest upside to delaying my Reno is fences pressure. The biggest downside to delaying my Reno is the Reno pressure. I have 15 actions left in this game. Things are going to be just fine. Do I want to save a sheep action? Who gave me so many actions? I believe it was Day Laborer and Barone and Infinite Jester who combined to give me so many actions, Sivir. And Vincent. Shout out, Vincent. Cultivation came out. It's good news for me. Less growth for everyone else. More plows for the table that already has enough plows. I mean, I definitely don't doubt that 5 wood is better for Barone than cultivation. Like, this is just cultivation plus 3 wood for them. They're not gonna sow a grain? What? Greening plan alert? Greening plan alert? Wee woo, greening plan alert? I'm a little surprised Infinite Jester is cultivation here, but I guess they don't have any sow actions for free. Their grain isn't maxed yet. How does the timing work on what? Greening plan? Chief Forester? I mean, they're both played. Oh, you're right! You're right, the timing doesn't work. They didn't pass because reasons, they passed because rules. Yeah, okay, okay. Plow and 2 pigs available for me. Greening plan alert dismissed. Yes, partially. We are off the wee woo stage of it. Last 2 walks for Infinite Jester incoming. Large-scale farmer, which barely has words on it. Nutrition expert. Animal check. Okay, I'm not, like, completely sure this is the best move for me, but it's definitely the best against the table. Yeah, okay, not getting start. Fair enough. I probably get plow still. I should really fence. That's fun. They're getting one of these two. They don't really care which. Maybe they're not getting one of those two. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't think Infinite Jester can justify taking 3 clay and renovating here. Costs them 3 food, 2 actions for 3 points. When they could just be taking a cow or a sheep and nutritioning, yeah. I very much need defense next round. I don't think Overhaul's gonna come around in time, or at least I'm afraid it's not. I'm looking at Grainwood, I'm looking at Sowwood. I'm looking at Day Laborer plus 2 future food. I'm looking at Seed Trader. I'd rather just fence and be able to Reno half-timbered. I can now start with Gardener's Knife or half-timbered. But fencing earlier gives me an extra point of cow breeding. And I can hold sheep faster. You were thinking nutrition with the canal boat, fair enough. So if Infinite Jester takes 5 wood, well, cultivation will be available. Overhaul is hitting the table. So because of Overhaul, fencing partially now is probably fine. Or mostly fencing now is probably fine. Yeah, so the benefit of the Grainwood, Sowwood is that because of Overhaul potentially coming around, might be able to get into fellow Grazer position at the end of the game. Yep. Not worth the risk. Too many benefits for this. Yeah, this is the way to not lose. I have a 15-point Reno. And Barone is hungry. Are they? I should probably plow ahead of the sheep. Yeah. Could... No, you can't make an argument that I should Reno, right? There's a conservator in this draft somewhere. Twice in a game, huh? Also, I need wood for half timbered, so... I definitely knew that. Can I get away without eating clay the rest of this game? I have one extra pig, one stew food coming in. This doesn't work. So I have six... Are you just passing me overhaul for no reason? You add up to... Thanks, Cosmo. I don't know why that happened. I don't think I pressed the F button on my keyboard. I don't know why, like, the mute has already just, like, happened randomly a few times. With Infinite Jester stabling, the sheep become bigger priority. Not sure if Day Labor wants to plow out here. What else would they do? I don't know. Plowing feels safer. I can take one bottom feeding action. It comes with a grain, which is worth a point. This is all assuming I don't get a sheep. I am... Yeah, I'm not making Reno sketchy because there's no way my opponents could get Reno parts fast enough, even if Baron renovated this round. It's not like Baron and Infinite Jester could have renovated ahead of me. Day Laborer is short a stone for the Reno. Baron takes the sheep, okay. Infinite Jester would be less points for them. Alright, it's fine. I'll plow. We're hoping for Overhaul to come around because it'll be worth a few points. Alternatively, I could just fence myself. Infinite Jester risking fences is a thing. Wow. Okay, Sheep, Clay are both 2 points. So is 2 points. Gardener's Knife after I sow is 2 points. Gardener's Knife is risky. It means I don't get Overhaul. How many points is Overhaul? Overhaul's only 2 points. Fencing is 2 points. Okay. I should just fence if Infinite Jester doesn't. I'll take the Sheep first, but... and maybe the Clay before that, too. Infinite Jester, responsible. Who wants to sow? I guess Infinite Jester kind of wants to sow. Sow could be better than Sheep because Sow has a follow-up that's worth 2 points, while Sheep doesn't open up a 2-point move. Fellow Grazer's 2 points. Clay's 2 points. I mean, I have enough 2-point moves here. I'm probably going to win by more than 12. What's this? We're not getting Overhaul. We're not able to fence. So sad. This is technically Infinite Jester's best move in the abstract. What are they actually going to do? Probably not Sheep. I could Joinery. That is definitely true. I have 2-point actions everywhere. Which is a nice feeling to have when I have so many actions to start with. Gardener's Knife comes with 2 food, which feeds me, finishes feeding me. Though Ale Benches could also finish feeding me, and it actually looks like that is happening. Oh, 2 cows is better than... totally missed that. Sheep, Clay... I guess Clay is points for Day Laborer. Okay. I didn't look at their food closely enough to figure out if Sheep was points. I guess they just need food. It's funny how they played Mushroom Collector and then didn't have enough food at the end of the game. That's such a strange coincidence. Wow. That's so crazy. Do I want a sheep or do I want gardener's knife? Do I want joinery? I guess both of those are better than fellow grazer, right? Fellow grazer's only 2 points right now. I don't know, Merrick. I might be saying something about mushroom collector and feeding. I might be speaking in tongues. Who knows? Oh, they got the digging spade. I think this is the classiest option. This is not 2 points. Why did I think it was 2 points? I'm such a fool. I miscounted that point. Okay, so I very much appreciate nobody pointing it out. All right, this doesn't quite work. I should stop caring. We'll take the joinery. Yeah, joinery. Yeah, joinery feeds. I just wanted gardener's knife to work, okay? Getting 61 today. Feels good. Thank you. It's nice to have some not too stressful times on the farm here. Sitting with 3 Uves. Isn't this poetic? Yeah, nice to see Portmonger in a 60. Though, how many times did I use it? We don't have to talk about that. We got him, team! We got him! That's why you don't announce your strategy in your username. That's a fun way to end. Yep. And Zach, it turns out it's sometimes reliable to do that in Arena. That's why you changed your username from Starve. And I did tell Day Laborer that I partially fixed Stu because Day Laborer was right behind me. So I don't usually go for high action games on purpose. They just kind of like fall into my lap. But it's definitely nice to have a high action game with a points to action ratio noticeably higher than 1. Because we get ratios higher than 1 very, very regularly when we have in the 30s actions. Thanks, Cheese Turtle. How much did I miss out on? Yeah, that mute key needs to change. I need to do that. So thanks all for watching. It's a really busy work week for me, among other things. I have a World Cup game to catch up on. So I appreciate all of you being here and hanging out. I'll be back on Thursday with another Agricola stream. If I'm not, that almost certainly means I got flooded with work. I'll try to make it work out on Thursday, but no for sure promises. I hope to see you then or at a later stream. Bye!